gossiped jealous make-believe stories behind my back. I didn't tell anyone how the rental price I was paying for my luxury condo was extortionate, and the rental contract itself was a really bad financial decision, taking most of my monthly paycheck. I never let anyone know about the anxiety medication I relied on daily to keep me sane and functioning at work and home. Burned out, tired, vulnerable, and mentally weak is more of an accurate picture of what my actual reality was like. Throw on top of all of that $343,000 in credit card and bank debts. The banks were constantly chasing me, and the mountain of interest piling up. You see, at surface level, my life seemed picture perfect to most. But a closer look under the shiny wrappings would reveal that these social media pictures I posted meant very little. Absolutely nothing, especially in comparison with what was really happening in my real day-to-day life. If you can put that all together, well, that was me roughly 8 months ago. All from a very early age, as far back as my childhood. I had it ingrained in me from my parents, teachers, and any peers, is that if I simply worked hard, I would get what I deserve in life. Good things come to people who work hard. This was wired, that belief system, into me at an early age. So that's all I knew. And that's all I was hard-coded to do. And because of that, I gave every inch of my soul to a company that never cared about me, all whilst the boss that was handing me a measly paycheck every month. My Porsche sports car was great to drive, made me look successful, but the truth is, it got me simply from A to B. It neither made me happier, nor helped me sleep better at night, or solve my relationship issues. I was on a never-ending hamster wheel. The harder I worked, the wheel would turn faster. The further I ran, the more wheel would turn, but it wouldn't bring me closer to the place I wanted to be. For a long time, this was my actual, numbing reality. When something happens so often, you often accept them as just meant to happen. I could never get a full 8 hours sleep. My mind was on a constant blurred cycle, worrying and stressing about debts, relationships, career. In fact, I can't remember the last time I woke up fully rested and refreshed without relying on my daily anxiety pills and washing it down with a double espresso. But what really bothered me was, I noticed everyone else had much better lives than me, getting job promotions, having children, going on fun vacations, and here I was, stuck in a black hole with no light, doing 100 times more work, yet the world would reward me with a fraction of what they got. In late February of last year, I got a voicemail from a man named Brennan. Brennan was a progressive therapeutic hypnosis specialist from Beverly Hills. His expertise was very sought after, not just in the States, but worldwide, as specialists with over 14 years of experience were such a rarity. I explained to Brennan my constant mental pain and suffering I was enduring and convinced him to meet with me. Brennan was very different from others I had encountered in the past. He had a different vibe and way of doing things. Unique is a better way to put it. He never did anything weird or creepy, but he did have a rare ability of getting to the very core of my underlying issues, and then deconstructing them using an array of subtle brain techniques. At about 1 p.m. I arrived at a local coffee shop downtown, to which I was pleasantly surprised to see a man that looked like he was in his early 30s, with a charming, warm smile. After a little small talk and ordering our coffee and sandwiches, I impatiently unloaded my feelings and emotions onto Brennan. Brennan, I've tried everything. I followed the law of attraction really carefully, and it did not work one single bit. I don't really know what to do anymore. Is there something I'm doing wrong? I rambled on for another 10 minutes until our coffee order arrived. With his warm glow, he looked at me in my eyes and reassured me that this wasn't the first time he'd heard this, and it was a common thing to be so frustrated amongst his clients. It's okay, Cassandra, I understand. You see, you have the right idea about how the law of attraction works. But all your life, you've been constantly using the hardwired mindset of hard work means you're entitled to big rewards. So you keep plugging away only to see little or no results. But you see, some people are able to manifest anything they wish, almost like magic. Whilst people like yourself, you work really hard, and you struggle some more, and then when progression forward starts taking place, you'll be hit immediately with a roadblock that sets you 5 steps back. It's a secret key that 99% of ordinary people miss out on and actually never, ever know. My mouth slowly dropped slightly. My interest immediately peaked, and I felt a heightened, slight sense of agitation. I was staring in suspense at Brennan. "Why the heck has nobody ever told me that?" I snapped. "I've literally been going through hell and back trying to make the law of attraction work for me, only to be told I'm missing out on an important key." In his calming manner, he waited for me to finish my rant and said, "Sometimes we only end up at a place of answers after failing so many times. But it brings us to this very place where we seek the right questions. If you're ready to give me 100% undivided attention and let go of the past, to get everything you want to manifest, then here's what you need to do." Within the next 20 minutes, he started explaining everything to me, my face and mind completely bewildered. Enlightened. I was a little freaked out at how accurate he was. Everything he said was making clear sense, and I had an inner surge of energy, which for some reason reassured me that what Brennan was telling me could really work. For the first time in my entire life, I felt a weight lifted off my shoulders. Brennan had clearly explained the root cause about key things I was doing wrong, and was the underlying reason why abundance stuff never really clicked for me. He outlined exactly what I was missing to make the law of attraction work for me. It was something all these experts and gurus had never talked about. It was the missing key ingredient. This one powerful secret, when used correctly, was powerful way beyond measure. It shifts your psychological hardwiring in your brain to see and feel differently. And the best part is, anyone is capable of doing it. It's flat out life-changing. Once Brennan had finished his talk, he handed me a small memory stick which contained a special set of audio files and told me to listen to each one daily for the next 6 days, and I needed to follow his instructions without fail. He explained that they were not just normal, ordinary recordings, but ones with special brainwave entrainment technology embedded in each file. He explained that the special technology is a special audio file which releases special pulses and tones where the frequency of tones and an individual's brainwaves are encouraged to sync up with each other, making the MP3 sessions even more powerful. The result is a harmonious new way of being that allows you to activate and align with the law as you attract your perfect life to you with total ease. I was left speechless, and I was so excited, my hand covering my mouth in amazement. It was everything I had been searching for. It seemed like a magic solution that would unlock the universe's full potential and power of the law by effortlessly manifesting unimaginable wealth and abundance across every part of your life by using this missing key, almost like an unspoken secret. And it was all in this tiny special program Brennan constantly used. I immediately shifted my perspective on pretty much everything. I could tell this would work in practically any situation. All along, this thing I was looking for, a powerful formula of progressive therapeutic hypnosis and something called brainwave entrainment technology. It was the missing key to making the law of attraction work. It is the most powerful, overlooked aspect of making any sort of manifestation work for itself. People rarely speak about this, let alone the experts. But it all boils down to this secret psychological technique and helps you rewire your brain, which is very difficult to rewrite, your internal hard-coded neural networks. Progressive therapeutic hypnosis is a highly specialized neural technique that is guaranteed to help you achieve what right now may seem impossible: full and complete access to everything the law offers. This transformative brain hack works for anyone, and it's one of the main pillars of attracting anything you want in your life, steering your life in the direction you want, giving you the abundance you've always dreamed of, having better health, better wealth, better opportunities, all without any hard work. It virtually guarantees success naturally and effortlessly, keeping you always plugged into the power of the universe. It doesn't discriminate on who you are, where you live, and even how much effort you put into it. It taps into one of the most powerful sources of abundance and empowers you with it all. Brennan at that moment had changed my life. I was ecstatic. With this overwhelming newfound knowledge, I couldn't wait to use it. And boy, as soon as I started using the system Brennan and his special set of powerful, daily progressive therapeutic hypnosis audio sessions?